Well, I mean, it was all the information is very controlled, like growing
Hmm.
up in that kind of way. And this, I mean, I'm sure any kind of fundamentalist sect,
Yeah.
religious sect is kind of in that way. It's a lot of control, you know, like all the information you have to get from them. You can't go outside and get information around, like, you know, like trying to learn from different sources. It has to be all sources that, you know, that are approved.
Uh-huh.
And growing up from that, like, because I was kicked out of my parents' house, I had to move out.
Oh
And then it was
wow.
just kind of like, it was like starting life over again
Yeah.
because I'm not familiar with like the world at that
Hmm.
point. It was like being born all over again. And luckily, my now wife was there to help support me. But like, because you lose all your family and friends overnight, they won't talk to you anymore. So it's
That
like,
must have been
okay,
hard.
I have to start over. Yeah, yeah, it was really hard. But it was hard to even like I couldn't walk into another church. I was so conditioned
Hmm.
to in that belief because I just grew up into it. But now, like, because I consume all sorts of information, like
Yeah.
spiritualist information and stuff, and I really want to analyze it because I'm so used to someone like I didn't believe it, and it feels like I'm being lied to, you know. Because so now I'm really wary. Now it's like,
Hmm.
okay, I'm going to analyze everything that I'm getting and make sure it's like I don't want to judge unless it's something that I've experienced. So it's like if someone else tells me their experience, it's like, okay, I'll listen to it. Maybe it's true, maybe not.
Hmm.
But once I'm there and experience the same things as you, then I can have a clear, you know, image of what I'm looking at, a clear thought. I can analyze it better. So when it
Right.
came to astral projection, at first, it's like, I don't know, like maybe it's all in your head or something. You know, you hear the stories that people say. I got to do it for myself. So I researched it. I read all sorts of books. I consumed as much material as I could, and I consistently applied it like every night, over and over, because it's something that I needed to happen. I wanted to
Hmm.
investigate it, and it started to work. And now it's like, okay, now I can. I've seen it with my own eyes. You know, it's
Yeah.
I can make a better judgment about what's happening and based on my experience. But I've been exploring it for like several years now, at least in the community, and talking to everybody and hearing their stories and stuff, and relating them to mine. So it's been great in that regard. And in terms of growth, one of the biggest things coming from that religion to now,
Hmm.
because during that religion, it's basically it's like an Armageddon cult. So they think
Yeah.
the world's going to end. I mean, they had dates in the past. Now there's no date. It's just like soon, soon, TM.
Hmm.
But like you're afraid of the future. Like you're afraid of what's going to happen. But now I'm not so
Hmm.
afraid. It's like it's not that big of a deal. You know, it's I feel like we all existed here outside of here before we even came here,
Yeah.
that this is kind of the dream and our real existence isn't this reality, it's outside of it.
Yeah.
And outside of here there's no fear of death, there's no fear of time, it's not an
Hmm.
issue. So like you've been here multiple times, you can afford to like slow down. It's okay, you don't have to be perfect, you don't have to speed run spirituality, you don't have to speed run life trying to like get everything as you can out of it. It's all right because you have an infinite amount of time to grow. And that's probably the biggest thing that's helped me, you know, come to terms with.